T-Squad, gather round. This is part 2 of our journey through moons and quasars. In part 1, we learned that the moon has water and sunlit soil, a little iron heart, and a longer volcanic past than we expected. We also met Enceladus with its ocean spray, Deimos with a Mars-style origin story, and quasars that blaze like lighthouses from the early universe. Today, we go deeper. How do we know these things? What is coming next? And what does it say about you and me right now? Let us start with the detective work. Scientists do not just guess, they listen and they measure. We read light with a tool called spectroscopy. Light from moons and from quasars arrives as a rainbow full of barcodes. Each chemical leaves a signature. That is how we spotted water molecules on the moon and complex chemistry at Titan. That is also how we identify the hot, simple gases swirling around a quasar, a galaxy away. We feel tiny motions with laser ranging and careful timing. That is how we mapped the moon's inside story and confirmed that solid inner core. On the quasar side, timing tells us when material near a black hole brightens or dims, which lets us estimate the size of the black hole dinner plate called the accretion disk. We also look for little wobbles to hunt for moons beyond our solar system. Astronomers watch a planet pass in front of its star and track the small early or late arrival of that dip in light. If the timing wiggles, a hidden moon may be tugging on the planet. Exomoons are hard, but a few strong candidates are already on the board. Here is the takeaway. The universe leaves receipts. We learn to read them. What is coming that you should keep an eye on? Europa Clipper is preparing to fly. It will circle Jupiter and make close passes by Europa to sniff for molecules that escape from a possible ocean below the ice. If there is chemistry that whispers life, this craft wants to hear it. The Dragonfly mission is set to send a flying laboratory to Titan. Picture a car-sized drone hopping from dune to dune under a thick orange sky, tasting alien chemistry that could teach us how complex molecules assemble before life begins. There is also a bold idea called the Enceladus Orbolander. First orbit, then land near the geyser vents and sample the snow that falls from that ocean plume. If any place can answer the life question with a simple yes or no, it is that bright little world at Saturn. Closer to home, the Artemis program is moving step by step toward a crewed return to the moon. Every test of shielding and navigation brings a future base a little closer. A place to learn how to live away from Earth for real. Let us do a fast round of the most asked questions. Question: can a quasar affect my daily life? Answer: number. Quasars are so far away that by the time their light reaches us, it is just a beautiful story in the sky. The space weather that matters for health comes from our sun, not from galaxies billions of light years out. Question: could we live on the moon? Answer: not without help. The moon has no air and big swings in temperature, and radiation can be harsh. But we have the tools to create shelter, recycle water, and grow food. Water in lunar soil is a game changer because it can become air to breathe and fuel for trips farther out. Question: are there moons around planets in other star systems? Answer: we think so. The physics does not stop at our Sunday. A few strong candidates have been flagged. Over the next few years, better telescopes and better timing will turn candidates into confirmations. Question: why do some early quasars look lonely? Answer: that is the puzzle. We expected huge galaxies to feed those supermassive black holes. Yet some grew fast in quiet neighborhoods. One idea is that they started from very heavy seeds that formed when giant clouds of gas collapsed straight into black holes. Another idea is that their neighborhoods are faint and harder to see. Either way, the universe keeps us honest. Let us bring it back to us. The moon still nudges our sleep around the days before it is full. Not a curse, just a quiet tug from old moonlight. If you feel that, you are not alone. Try softer lights in the evening, a calmer wind down, and let the night be a friend again. Solar storms sometimes stir Earth's magnetic field. Most days, we do not notice. On big days, our phones and satellites complain, and a few people feel extra restless. If you have heart concerns, know that doctors do look at this, and that the effect is small but real for a small group. Knowledge is not fear, it is preparation. For astronauts and high-altitude flyers, cosmic radiation is a real factor. The good news is that better shielding and better flight planning are arriving right on time. Science is not only wonder, it is also care. Here is what I love. Moons and quasars do not revolve around our feelings, yet they speak to us anyway. A quiet exomoon search says patience wins. A jet from a quasar says power can travel far beyond where it began. Water hidden in sunlit dust says hope shows up in practical places. A small, irregular moon around Saturn says even little pieces of a broken past can still orbit with purpose. You and I are allowed to take that personally. If part 2 opened another window for you, share this with someone who needs a little cosmic courage. Tell me in the comments which mission you want us to follow together. Do you want a Europa watch, a Dragonfly watch, or an Enceladus watch? I was told no one talks about it. Let us talk about it. Until next time, keep your eyes up, your tea warm, and your curiosity louder than your fear.